Brother Maynard, bring up the holy hand grenade. 1, 2, 5.
Please, sir.
3.
Arm yourselves, America. This is Defenders Live.
Hey, here comes the danger up in this club. When we get started, man, we ain't gonna stop. We gonna turn it out till it gets too hot. Everybody sing, hey, tell 'em turn it out till they get no more. Let's get this thing shaking like a disco ball. This is your last warning, I'm gonna see go. I am not afraid of the storm that comes my way. When it hits, it shakes me to the core and makes me strong.
What's the matter, Dylan?
I'm trying to get D Live up and it's not working for me.
Oh, well, don't worry about it. I've got D Live. It's no problem.
Everything else is working fine. It just all of a sudden is like it's just loading and loading and loading, and I'm not.
Look, Goose.
I'm not happy.
Chill. Chill, Goose. Chill.
You have a need. The need
for speed.
God, we're nerdy.
Oh, it's so good. Look, okay. Welcome to Defenders Live. This is Dylan and Steven.
It's Friday, if you can't tell.
It's Friday. We're on Mojo 50. You can listen to us on iHeartRadio. You can watch us on Spreaker, SoundCloud, or you can listen to us on Spreaker, SoundCloud, iTunes, Stitcher, all the rest of it. But we're also on TV, as it were. We're on Mojo 50 TV over on mojo50.com/Mojo TV.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We're also on D Live, which is dlive.tv, and it's /Defenders Live. We're on the YouTubes. We're on the Facebooks for as long as it allows and all the rest of it. We're also on Periscope and all of that jazz. Everywhere that you can find us. You can also find us on the social medias at DOAE Show. That's at DOAE Show.
Yep. Make sure you use the hashtag arm yourselves.
Hashtag arm yourselves is correct. Also, we are on MeWe's, and we do frequent the chat room in MeWe. It's DOAE Show chat room. Check us out there. Comment there with anything that you have. Virginia Jackal is already been... is very excited about the Top Gun reference. That was good time. Look, so here's the thing, right? Top Gun, funny stuff, but I wanna show you some stuff. So earlier today, we got a text from the one, the only Watson Prunier.
The myth, the man, and the legend.
Yes. You know, the guy that comes on right before the Daily Mojo.
Yeah, buddy.
And he apparently decided to make a few. He wanted to make me into a Top Gun meme.
He had translation. He had way too much time on his hands.
Yes. So with that being said, let me just show you a few of the ones that have been created today. I think we'll start here. Yeah. Here we go. Boom. This is the first one that came out. It's if you can't tell, it's whole,
for those of you watching on radio.
For those of you watching on radio, yeah, that's apparently me riding a motorcycle, and it says radio's so hot it needs a wingman.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm guessing the wingman means Dylan over there.
I guess it is.
I guess so. And it's actually a picture of Tom Cruise from Mission Impossible driving a motorcycle, which is thank you so much.
He
superimposed my head pretty well. Honestly, he did a good job.
Yeah, he did.
He did a really good job there. I'm surprised. It was very cleanly done. And then this one came out because the Iceman cometh.
The Iceman does cometh,
and
you don't
will always have your back, Goose. He will always have your back.
He'll always have your back. I hate that movie. I'll in a minute if I hate that movie. I'm dead against that movie.
Oh, man. It's so good. It's a wonderful day. It is Friday, which means it is Free Speech Friday. You can call in anytime you want to. It's 919-367-3171. That's 919-367-3171. Call in, talk to us. If you don't, then we have to talk stories. And the stories that we have are going to make you pissed off.
Yeah, it's not the kind of story you're going to want to hear on a Friday.
It's
for
really
damn
not a
sure.
good Friday day. You know, it's just not going to happen. All right.
Now, granted, there is some happiness. There is some silly and jovial as we tend to do on a
Sure,
Friday.
yes,
But
But
right out the chute, no,
no.
it's not pretty
No,
at
it's-
all.
it's
If I
not
might
good.
dive into this sucker, rip the Band-Aid off.
Oh, you are? You're just going to rip it right off, huh?
Yeah, rip clean off. Man, and anytime you wanted to stop, remember 919-367-3171. Give us a call. We'll stop and we'll talk to you.
Yes.
Indianapolis cop who shot a woman to death is asking for sentence to be 2 weeks in jail each year.
Please repeat that.
The former Minneapolis police officer who shot and killed an Australian woman when she approached his vehicle to report a possible sexual assault is asking the court for a sentence that he would serve 2 weeks in prison each year.
2 weeks of prison every year. A cop decided to shoot a woman who was trying to report an assault.
Yep.
Okay. Can we kind of go into this story a little bit?
We can't. It's funny you should ask. Mohammed Noor, 33, faces a maximum of 12.5 years in prison for the death of an Australian life coach, Justine
Exactly.
That's it. When he shot her on July 15th of 2017. He was convicted in April of third-degree murder and second-degree manslaughter. So can we pause for a second?
Yeah.
So third-degree murder and second-degree manslaughter only get you 12.5 years?
Apparently, if you're a cop.
What the actual hell, dude?
Look, no offense. No offense to any police officer out there. But you react in such a way to a woman knocking on your car window to try and report an assault that you fire through the door
Yep.
and kill her.
Yep. Yeah, this was not like
This is in Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
Minneapolis, Minnesota. I'm not talking about Chicago. We're not talking about
This is
Detroit.
where this sounds like.
I mean,
Yeah. As the Daily Mail reports, Noor's attorney suggested that Noor serve 1 week in a low-security minimum prison annually to honor her birthday and 1 week to mark her day of death.
no.
They wrote, quote, "This sentence honors the memory of this lady," because I can't say her last name, and allows Mr. Noor to continue to serve the city. Just as importantly, it mandates that Mr. Noor will continue to consider his actions and the great loss they caused, end quote.
No. No.
That is the stupidest thing
No.
ever.
Hard no.
Like, part of this is because he's a cop.
I don't
Or-
care. Like,
No,
I, no,
I agree with you. I don't either. But part of this is because they say he's a cop, and while it's all the no. This goes to the one, and most people are not a fan of it, but I find it to be a big flaw in our society as a whole. Is we don't punish those that we put into positions of authority or power. We don't punish cops necessarily, and most of them, and some we do. But this is a perfect example of when they're not. Politicians the same way, and everybody's like, well, if you do that, then it looks like you're attacking it. Well, but if you've actually been proven to have committed the crime, then don't you think you should pay the consequences?
yeah, if you've committed the crime, you take the time.
That's kind of how the analogy goes. But then you're going to do a year, or for what, 12 and a half years, you're going to do, like, this is where I'm confused at. So does that mean for 12 and a half years, he's only going to be in there for 2 weeks total? Or is the 2 weeks every year until it equals the 12 and a half years? Does that make sense?
I don't
'Cause what-
care. No, either one doesn't make sense to me.
No, I agree, but at least there's a part of me that would be slightly more open-minded to the idea of, oh, well, you're going to do this until, 2099? Then sure, go
No,
for
because
it.
he won't be alive then. No.
He won't, but at least that's an attempt.
The answer is no.
This is garbage. Like, it would never happen. Any of us, Then the sound of my voice, myself included, there is no way on God's green earth that we would be able to skate away with something like that. At all. Period.
You know, Kevin Hutchison has a good point.
What's that?
He says, quote, I know I've done wrong, Judge. I think I should cancel my Netflix subscription.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's pump the brakes there, Big Shoots. Let's not go let's not get hasty. Let's not go crazy on this.
Whoa.
We can, work this out just a little bit. There's no reason to just, go straight for the jugular. You walk it back a little bit. Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. Good Lord.
I mean, really, right? I mean, just take it one step at a time here, buddy.
My God, man, you do not know how to negotiate. You better not get in trouble. That's all I'm going to say.
Exactly.
You clearly do not have negotiating skills.
Clearly not that great.
Yep. Yeah,
But,
so apparently
okay, let's get back to this point. Continue to serve the city?
Yeah. I was getting ready to do that. It's funny you mentioned that. So on the evening of the incident, Miss Justine, the victim, had called 911 to report a noise and a possible sexual assault in an alley in South Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
Although police were not wearing body cams, as police in Minneapolis have
necessary.
manually turned them on, witnesses told police that police officers arrived at 11:30 p.m. on Saturday night, and the sequence of events were captured in part by police radio.
Yeah.
The lady that got killed, Miss Justine, allegedly walked up to the car in her pajamas and addressed the driver when Noor reportedly pulled his gun out and shot her through the car door.
Once again, if you are so scared of a woman in her pajamas that you shoot her through the car door, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah, you're about as useless as a brush at a ball band convention. According to one source, when Noor opened fire, his partner was, quote, stunned. That's how this went down. It wasn't
Your
just
partner was sitting next to you.
Yeah, it wasn't just I'm shocked that as in, didn't see it coming. This lady was acting, very aggressively, et cetera, et cetera. No. For your partner sitting in the seat next to you to be shocked that you shot her, it literally would be, excuse me, officer, there was a boom, 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 done.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I think we can do this. I think we got this. Dylan, do two things for me. All right? I'll be the guy. I'll be Muhammad.
Okay.
I want you to do two things. I want you to be both the woman who knocks on the window and the partner at the same time. Now, go ahead. Let's do this.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Excuse me, officer. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
That's
That's
pretty
about
much
right.
it.
Pretty much what happened.
It's almost like I was there.
I know.
But the State Bureau of Criminal Apprehension said in a news release, quote, 2 Minneapolis police officers responded to a 911 call of a possible assault north of the location, someplace no one gives a flying rat's tail. At one point, an officer fired his weapon, fatally striking a woman, which I hate when they do the legalese like that.
Fatally striking? You know what? I'm sorry. Fatally striking?
When you put it like that, it leaves everything wide open. He didn't just fire his weapon. It was he murdered her.
Yeah.
But Noor had previously been lauded by Minneapolis Mayor Betsy Hodges in 2016, who stated on a Facebook post that, quote, I want to take a moment and recognize Officer Mohammed Noor, the newest Somali officer in the Minneapolis Police Department.
Whoa. Hold your horses there, Big Shoots.
Is there a problem?
Yeah, Texas size 10-4 there, buddy.
That's probably not what I would have used that, but go ahead.
Somali?
Yes, it is. Yes, he is the newest, in 2016 anyway, he was the newest Somali officer in the Minneapolis Police Department.
Why are we hiring Somali officers?
Yeah, it's kind of weird how that works. His arrival, and this is still quoting, has been highly celebrated, particularly by the Somali community in and around Carmel Mall. I don't know where Carmel. End quote. Yes.
50, yes.
Why?
why is there such a big community of Somali folks in this area where you feel you have to announce that you're hiring a Somali officer?
Because Islam is becoming very popular.
So let me go back to this. Let me just kind of I want to scroll back here for just a second. I gotta find it real quick. But I just Kevin Hutchison over on the MeWe says, remember, the man was a Muslim. A woman in a nightgown knocking on your window is a death penalty offense in Islam.
Oh, good. Well, thank God he did what he was supposed to be doing.
Yeah. Loaded guns are a safety hazard.
Clearly, as this woman found out.
And you know what you should do with your safety hazard?
Obviously not reported to a Somali police officer in Minneapolis.
Obviously not. You should keep it in a gun box.
Yes, you should.
You should keep it in a gun box because we all love our Second Amendment, but we need to protect our family sometimes from our Second Amendment. The fastest way for you to protect your family is to have a loaded gun. The fastest way for your family to hurt themselves is with a loaded gun. So why not get a gun box? Keep your family safe while keeping your family safe. The gun box is an amazing tool that you can use. It's incredibly effective. You can store your gun there with the Gunbox 2.0. The Gunbox Echo is able to be used for travel, and they also have another gun box specifically for your tactical shotgun.
Ooh.
It's like a big old cabinet. It's great.
Need to get another one.
RFID readers, key code access, fingerprints. They even have RFID rings that you can put on your hand and just wave over top to get access to the gun. It's not going to open any other way. They've tested it. They've put it through the ringer, and they've made sure that this stuff is not only rugged and effective, but it'll keep you and your family as safe as possible. Go to thegunbox.com. That's thegunbox.com. Use the promo code Mojo50 at checkout and get 10% off on your order when you order from them. Thegunbox.com, promo code Mojo50.
Yeah, buddy. So, amidst the apparent brazier conversations that's going on over on MeWe's.
There's brazier conversations? What? Huh? What?
Yeah, no, it's the ladies are chit-chatting it up.
Oh, that must be on a different channel, because...
No, on our show.
What?
On our page. Anyway,
Okay.
because Kevin Hutchins over there saying because we can't hire Samaritans anymore. That would be racist.
Yeah, it is definitely racist to hire Samaritans.
Yeah, because God forbid you actually, be American. And I don't mean that like you can't have, be Muslim or anything like that. I'm talking about it has to be a Somali, police, well, not even police officer, but he's a police officer. Can't be, well, he's an American. Can't be he's from Minnesota. Can't be any of that. No, he's Somalian.
Okay, well, maybe being from Somalia means that he's been in a war zone and he has PTSD and shouldn't be there because he was a citizen of Somalia, and he probably came to America to get away from that crap.
That's true.
They not for nothing. The way they fight wars over in Somalia is not the same as the way they fight I say here, but
right.
Not the way that we're used to fighting it. Those cats are
guerrilla warfare
all the time, every day.
Yeah.
All the time. And it's
killing each other.
Bad stuff. That's all I got to say is
Hard no.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nope.
I'm right there with you, buddy. Right
Anyway.
there with you.
Give us a call, 919-367-3171. That is 919-367-3171.
Oh, that's 91936-717.
Real confusing. You ready? It's 91, 93, 67, 31, 71.
There you go.
9193 673 171. I mean, there's all kinds of variations. We could do this all night,
all day long. Give us a call. Tell us what it is. This is Free Speech Friday. Oh my gosh,
we're not trying tonight. If you haven't figured that out,
what are you talking about? I'm always trying.
We always try. But tonight we just kind of how did Doc always put it? He kind of let the freak flag fly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much what's happening today.
Heather over on the MeWe says, right? It's so darn muggy here.
Yes, dear Lord. It's one of those, it starts to rain and it just starts to get good and then it stops. I swear it's almost like Florida, except for more irritating.
And not as many crazy folks.
That's
true.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Still. And she's out. Yeah, she's out that away. That's a little bit muggier over there. Not a lot, but.
Kevin's asking, can you simply say to your gun box, open sesame gun box, or will Siri pipe up and list an anti-gun law in your city? That's a great question.
That is a good question.
That is a great question. I don't know off the top of my head. What I would say is they don't have voice commands yet.
Well, and I was going to say, Siri might pop up and say something, but remember, Google is always listening and is just silent.
Right. Because the other day I was, talking with my wife and I was being real quiet. She was asking why I was whispering, and I told her, well, it's because Google's listening. And she laughed, and I laughed, and the echo laughed. And then I shot the echo.
By God. That's what I would. Actually, I would. In that case, that's what you drop it into like a metal trash can and just beat the snot out of it. Can you hear me now, NSA? Clang, clang. Unless you need something, and then you stop it, and you reach in and go, "Hey Alexa, can I?"
I need you to buy this for me, please. Oh, speaking of which, I just ordered my new coffee, my new set of coffees. That are coming in, so that's gonna be nice.
Ooh, what flavors are we getting?
I'm getting the monkey bread.
That's my wife's favorite. That's my wife's favorite currently.
Yeah, the monkey bread, which is amazing, and I'm also getting the king cake.
Yes, that's another. That them two she bounces between, but those two are her absolute favorites.
I will make sure and pull out the baby Jesus before grinding my coffee.
Yes, please do. 6 o'clock in the morning is not the time you want to find a baby Jesus. I promise you.
You don't want to find a baby Jesus in your coffee, in the grinder. That's not a good idea.
No. Which I didn't know. So when I got that bag from you, complete sidebar, I had no idea you had whole beans. I don't have a grinder, so I'm gonna put
it's
them in my
$10
bullet.
grinder, dude. Go to Walmart, get a $10 grinder.
I got a bullet, and I'm just gonna put it in the bullet and do it that way.
Oh, that's fine. Do it that way. Sure.
But I'm saying I didn't know. I was getting ready to crack this sucker open. I'm like, what the hell?
Oh, that's a good idea. Here. 402, what's up?
402.
Greetings, program.
What is going on, man?
Man, I actually had a boatload of things that I wanted to say, and my mind just went blank.
Yeah, that happens every time.
Oh, it goes. Yeah.
Take a second, get a breath.
Do you want to pause for a second? We'll rewind.
Do you want
that
a refresher? How about this? You know what? How about this? While you think about it, I'm going to tell you about Patriot Mobile since you're calling on your cell phone.
Oh, tell me. You know what? Actually, tell me all about Patriot Mobile.
Yeah, I am going to tell you all about Patriot Mobile. It is amazing. The service is great. They've got nationwide coverage. Plus, it's a conservative cell phone company. It's veteran-led. Patriot Mobile is great at what they do. They have no hitting fees.
No, wait. Will Patriot Mobile, the money that I pay for for the privilege of using them, will they send my money to liberal causes?
No.
Things that I disagree with?
No, not at all.
Well, you should ask that. Absolutely not.
The funny thing about it is they don't give any money to any liberal cause. They actually gave over $2 million so far to support your constitutional rights.
Oh, well, why doesn't everyone have Patriot Mobile?
I don't know. I have no idea why. Not everybody has Patriot Mobile. I would say that the probable cause is their coverage in some areas for some people, but at the same point in time, it's comparable to 90% of America's services. So go check them out today. PatriotMobile.com/Mojo50. That's PatriotMobile.com/Mojo50, and you can get your activation fees waived on the spot for up to 2 lines. Right then and there. Plus, they have plans starting as low as $25 a month, so why wait? Check them out, patriotmobile.com/Mojo50. You remember what you were going to say?
No, but that was a pretty good plug for Patriot
you.
Mobile. No, you're talking about the Somalian police officer that shot the thing. I'm an Iraqi war vet. I went to Iraq twice.
Yes.
And I've had personal interactions with Muslims, and I've had not so friendly interactions, and I've had some pretty decent ones. And I know, I've said this before. Like overall,
Well, do me a favor.
This
Hold
is going to be
on.
my generalized
on.
take on Islam. Like I think overall, I think a lot of the Muslims just want to be left
Yep.
the hell alone.
Hold on one second.
But-
Our commercial break is coming up. I want to hold you over and let's
All right.
talk about it there. Boom, we're in a commercial break.
Sorry, like that crept up quick.
Sorry, that was really fast. That just happened on I didn't even I looked at the time and it was there.
I wasn't even looking either, so.
It's all good.
Oh, no.
I've met Steven before. I'm still waiting to meet the AI, but the processor at MojoCon apparently wasn't strong enough to get him there.
No, it wasn't. It
No,
wasn't.
well,
It's
next
okay.
year. I'm already working on the details and getting that hashed out next year. Bright-eyed and bushy
This,
tail.
this is Michael Ruff, by the way.
No,
yes.
I recognize the voice. Did you hear me say happy birthday to
Yeah.
you the other by the way?
I
He
did.
say- He
Okay.
did say happy birthday to you.
Yeah, I did.
I did too.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the Mojo
Yeah, he
was
did.
Happy birthday.
At least that's what the record's going to show.
That's what it is now. It's on.
It was on Mojo. It was on the MeWe chat room. I said it. It was there.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were went to Iraq.
Yeah, twice.
Wow, bless your heart.
The first time was in 2003, September 2003, like just after the initial push, and then where we actually had the convoy in, and that trip was fun. And then I went later after we were pretty established, and that was like night and day from my first trip.
Yep.
But I've seen both sides of terrorism. I've seen the want to shoot you and blow you up, and I've seen the subversive back alley spyware
Stab
side
you
of
in
it,
the back.
and I've got my own views on that whole thing. But
Well,
Oh,
let's see.
but,
We got
go ahead.
before you say that, we've got like 15 seconds, and the show will come back, and we'll just dive right into it.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Because I want to hear it. I want to hear about it. So hold on real quick. We'll get it over.
The mighty Mojo 50.
Defenders Live, Mojo 50. It's amazing. We're back. We have the Ruff with us, the Rough and Ready, the Mr. Ruff.
No, that's the wife.
Well, this is the Mr. Ruff.
I like Rough and Ready. That's girl Ruff. I'm Guy Ruff. I'm Rough Roads Ahead.
Yes, Rough Roads Ahead. Well, I mean, it's rough. It's a rough time.
Yeah, it's rough.
I'm just saying.
Don't let that fool you. I'm surprisingly gentle. No, but
At least that's
what
what your wife tells
what I was
everybody.
saying before. My first trip to Iraq was back in September 2003, which is not a really nice time to be there.
Yeah.
And then I went back later after we were all established, and it was like that trip was more like a resort compared to my first deployment.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I've seen both sides of like the fundamental Islam of like want to blow you up and shoot you, and I've also seen the very subversive spying terrorism. And I think what my initial point was going to be is that like the general population of Islam pretty much just want to be left the hell alone. The problem is that Islam, their religion, their faith, refuses to let that happen, one. And
Yep.
B, it is completely incompatible with the United States Constitution.
Correct.
The Constitution says, hey, you know what, worship whatever you want to worship, however you want to worship. The problem with Islam is that their religion and their political are so intertwined that you cannot separate the two of them.
Yep.
And it goes completely against the Constitution.
Well, yeah. Well, you
But-
have the two different ones. You have a Muslim, and then you have an Islamist. That's kind of the delineation. The Islamist is the political Islam, and the Muslim is the one that's just doing it by faith.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, but you can see like a Christian is, a Christian is like someone who's like, yeah, I believe, but I don't go to church, or yeah, I believe, and I only go to church on the major holidays, or I'm at church every day.
Right.
You know,
right. It's that is
it's,
the difference.
I don't really agree with that comparison.
Mhm.
But I mean, I don't call it radical Islam. I call it fundamental Islam. Carl, I'm on the phone, honey. Sorry, I'm on the phone. And the reason I do it, because the fundamental Christians are the ones that take, the Bible extremely literally. Everything's literal. And they're the ones that other Christians are like, oh, I'm glad I'm not one of them. But no offense. I'm a Christian. I'm a sinner like everyone else.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but
my point is,
you're referring along the lines of the people, Westboro Baptist.
Right.
Yeah, like, oh, hey, I'm glad I'm not one of them.
Exactly.
So, but the reason I call it fundamental Islam instead of radical Islam is because the fundamentalists, like with fundamental Christians, you take the Bible literally, and I call it fundamental Islam because it's those that take, the Quran, the Hadith, the Sunnah, like literally, and it's written that anything that's written later supersedes what's written before.
Which is really odd.
So I think those are the people blowing stuff up and shooting people. I think those are like the fundamentalists. They're like, okay, everything's literal. Let's do this literally. Where the radical Islams are the ones who are like, well, we kind of like this part of it, like written earlier, where it's like we just want to be left the hell alone and do our own thing. But
yeah,
I'm rambling. Forgive me.
Wasn't that? Well, here's the thing: the entire idea of the later portions actually are the true representation. Instead of the earlier portions, wasn't that actually written later so that people wouldn't get that was written like that specifically so that he could go back and say, well, yeah, that was a different time and this is now. Like that was Muhammad's point with that was, yeah, that was then, this is now.
Was he really early on in the earlier in this is like, hey, if you have a question about this, go seek out the people of the book.
Right.
Referring to the Jews, referring to the Torah.
Right, because
it's like,
they
hey,
were the
if you have an issue, go seek these people. And then later on, it's just like, okay, well, we'll behead them all. I'm like, where's the gray area here, guys?
There was no gray area because it became once there's the Medina era, and so once he got his own area, his own place, that's when he decided to get all warmonger.
Yeah, once he got his own parking space, it was kind of over.
Yeah, he's like, well, I want that one closer to the building, so we want that one.
You have a handicap spot. I want it, and I'm going to kill you for it.
Walk in the rain.
Yeah, right.
My God, let's get there. No,
jeez. I mean, that's the worst part. We're all going to the the job, but I want your handicap spot because that's closer.
But I'm not going to be handicapped myself, but I want your spot.
I want your spot.
Exactly, and I completely get there is a definitely a culture a difference. The problem with it is and I think everybody else shares this as well, is we're allowing them to come in and change us instead of, and I shouldn't say forcing them, but instead of kind of requiring them to assimilate to us, because go over to Somalia or any country for that matter, and you're going to have to adjust to their life, the way they do things in every way.
You wouldn't get a chance. You wouldn't get a chance. Even if you were to convert to Islam, you'd be a second-class citizen. You'd be lower than dirt.
And that's
Islam does not assimilate.
Yeah, right. I was gonna say that's a whole nother step, but that's what I'm talking about. Like there's no, like you said, there's no gray area. Either you're all in or you're dead, and it's and we're allowing it to go like that instead of saying, I'm sorry, we don't do
what
that.
Really pisses me off. Go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead.
No, you're good. It's like I said, it's we're at a point where we're not standing ground and saying, okay, we get you believe this, and this is where, and again, freedom of religion, do what you want to do, believe what you want to believe, but here's the line. Once it crosses these lines, it's a bad thing.
Right.
And we've stopped doing that. Go ahead.
Hello?
Continue.
Yeah, you're good.
Oh. Yeah, but okay, and here's another thing that pisses me off about the way that our own politics and our own elected officials are treating it, is that the same people that are backing like the LGBT community are backing Islam, and Islam would love to throw the LGBT community off of rooftops.
Of course.
But God forbid, we say anything discouraging about Islam, it's like, and this whole, I've never bought into this term Islamophobia, because
that was a
that's
fake
what,
term.
an irrational
term
fear or something.
With. Come on.
No, I have no irrational fears about Islam. I have seen the horrors that have been brought upon this world by Islam. There is no irrational fear of it.
It's like if you instead of Islamophobia, we called it Naziphobia. Yeah. It's like no, No, we don't have an irrational fear of Nazis. No, we saw them throw people in gas chambers, and it's
Yeah,
historical.
they were
like-
nice enough to document all of their atrocities, so we could go back in the future and be like, "Don't do this."
They even had
Don't be
film
this
at
guy.
the time. I mean, come on.
Yeah, but
Oh, my God.
the world is flat and the Holocaust never happened. What is wrong with you people? God.
Yeah.
And the world is flat and it's hollow.
And it's hollow. Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
And Illuminati run it for some weird reason, but the Jews
Somehow.
run
Oh
it.
my!
But the,
The
Oh my!
Jews,
Have you guys heard the theory, the conspiracy theory that Australia is a myth, that Australia isn't real?
yes.
yeah,
Oh my God! I was rolling when I first heard that.
Australia is a myth.
Which is really funny
Yeah, 'cause
because I'm sure people daggone it, I just had his name and I lost it. The country singer.
No idea, dude.
Oh,
Hidden.
yeah, I know who you're talking. Keith Urban.
Keith Urban, thank you.
Isn't it?
I'm sure, and he's just the beginning. Was it Iron Man? Isn't the guy who played Thor
Yeah,
from
he's from
Australia?
Australia.
I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure a lot of these guys are probably going,
guys,
they're probably the most shocked of all of us, I think.
Australia's
Yeah,
real.
they're in anything they find the most humor in it. They're like, no,
Yeah.
really, it's real, mate.
Yeah, it was just a slave colony for in a jail colony for a long time, like Georgia was for us.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
Yes, they said,
by
"Screw
the
you
same
people,
that
we're
we
gonna
said,
do our
no,
own
we
thing."
will not lay down our arms.
exactly, and that's kind of the problem.
I'm beginning to see a trend. You know,
Yeah,
they
you
did
know,
that. We
and
did
now
that.
and now they willingly lay down their arms and
I
give them
know.
back to the government.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
God, they're almost like the French. It's nice.
Uh,
No,
I surrender.
Much warmer weather though. Weather.
less rain, more wine.
A lot
It's nice.
less rain.
A lot less rain.
There's not a lot of places to run. I mean,
Well,
At
there
least
is a lot of places to run. That's the problem.
Well,
It's
no,
just
but I mean, like,
mainly when
it's-
you run into deadly spiders, deadly snakes, deadly crocodiles.
Everything in Australia wants to kill you.
Yes, except for the kangaroo, and
My-
them
my
they will
point
punch you in the face.
yeah, they will. Even a koala will eat you. No, it's one of those things where even at some point you're going to run out of land. It's an island. At least in France, you have a tad bit more space to run because you could cross into
Different
any of the
countries,
parts of Europe. Yeah, if you can get past the lines.
if you can. Rough. Thanks for calling in, buddy.
Yeah.
Buddy, thank you for your service, man. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no problem. Thanks for letting me. Thanks for. This is an awesome country that provided me the opportunity to do it. So I'm happy that I did it.
Yeah, your sacrifice provided the opportunity for us to do this. So
Yeah, buddy.
Well, I'm gonna have to call in more often.
there you go. We're
Billion,
more,
you take
more
care,
than
brother.
happy to accept it.
Boys,
Steven,
man,
we'll
we'll
talk
see
to
you
you.
around. I promise you that.
Mm-hmm.
Be
All
good,
right,
man.
I'm out. Take care, guys.
Later.
Yeah. I love the Roughs. They're so sweet.
They
All
are.
our listeners are sweet, but
Yeah, but still, they are. They're very sweet. You know what's also sweet?
what's that? Cat
having
cooler.
having a cat cooler.
It is. Do you know I keep eyeballing it? Okay, and I wasn't gonna announce anything until like next week, but I might as well do it. So I'm only gonna be around for half of the week next week,
I was
as
about to
I'm
say,
going
are
to
you letting the
family
cat
on vacation.
out of the bag?
Yeah, I wasn't going to. I was gonna wait until next week and do it, but
That's fine.
so from Thursday the 13th until the 22nd, I'm going to be out of town with the family. I've got to go see family and deal with things.
Yeah.
But anyway, I've been eyeballing it. It's a road trip, and I've been eyeballing a cat cooler. I'm like, I really want to have this, but I don't think I can have it and have it ready
By the time.
by the time
Yeah.
Wednesday or Thursday. Yeah, Wednesday. It has to be here by Wednesday. I don't think it'll be here by Wednesday. So I'm a little bummed by that. But I keep staring. I'm like,
It is.
I wonder if they can expedite that sucker.
And
Just
you know
slap
where
a
you can
stick on the-
look. You know where you can stare at it from.
online, catcooler.com.
Yeah, that's right. Catcoolers.com. You can go to catcoolers.com. Check them out today. Use the promo code Steven. Get 10% off of the purchase for your cat cooler. It's catcoolers.com. Promo code Steven. Check him out today. Apparently, Let's Be Frank at PA wins the internet today with his comment. Not many people know this, but in Australia, Matlock's mouth runs backwards.
Absolutely.
Yes, it does.
See? Just like the water spins the other direction.
Kevin Hutchison says, in Australia, you can't even hear Matt.
Well, no, but you can. But if he's there, you can't hear him. But you can hear him while he's here.
It's like so Matt, when he speaks, the vocal cords push the air out. Well, in Australia, it pushes the air in.
Yeah, that's why he doesn't go, because otherwise he would
Die.
Yeah,
Every
it'd
time
be
he
a
spoke,
horrible-
he would lose his breath.
Yeah, he would kind of puff up. It looked like kind of what they say would happen if you were out in deep space.
Mm.
Swell up and get all fat because basically all of your blood and cells
Are bubbling.
Yeah, start to bubble up, and
Yeah, because all the gases in your body just go.
they're like, we don't know what the hell to do.
It's terrible. It's not good. It doesn't look pretty. It is not a good idea.
No.
919-367-3171. Free Speech Friday. Call in if you want to. It's fine. It's not a problem. We won't bite. I promise. Hard.
Nah, no promises. I don't make any promises.
Promises.
919, 367, 3007, or 3171.
Hey, Dylan.
That's, yeah.
Dylan.
Yes. Please don't tell me we're doing this.
Yeah. We're doing it.
Damn it.
We're
Okay.
doing it. Sorry.
All right, okay, one more time. 919-367-317. Please, somebody call in, because if I do this,
Dylan does not want to do this.
I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. This is Friday, and I don't want to end this on this bad of a note. Damn it, hurry.
Hurry in.
ticking.
There you go. 757 area code. What's up?
I figured I'd save Dylan.
I think
Oh
you
my
did.
God, you
I
have
really
no
think you did.
idea.
Like he's so.
Hold on, where did it go? Hold on, where did it go? Daggone it.
He's getting us out.
The look on Dylan's face when you started that.
You just cut her off, dude.
Okay, sorry, I had
You
to
just
have my
cut her
thank you
voice
Jesus
off
moment.
and everything. Come on.
I had to have my. I don't want to do this story.
What?
It is so bad. It's gonna piss me off. I can't. Oh, thank you. Anyway, hi. I just ran.
Hey, how you guys doing tonight?
Doing good. You?
We are
You
excited.
know who this is?
Well, it's a 757 area code, so I'm guessing it's a Virginia Jackal.
It is Virginia Jackal.
There we go.
Yeah, buddy. How are you, darling?
Well, I was dared to say, hey, Alexa, order a gross of condoms.
I saw.
Sorry, wait, what?
I was dared to get on and call and say, hey, Alexa, order a gross of condoms.
Yes.
I don't know.
As we all pause to wait for the Alexas to do what they. I love it. See, I love it because I don't have one. I
have
don't
one,
have-
but it
and-
doesn't hear this.
Do you want it? Hey, do you know why? Like my excuse, and it's not because of like the whole NSA thing. The reason I don't have one is because the rest of my house, I want it to be able to do like the lights and the locks and everything. Like,
Oh, that's coming.
no, I know. Because it can't do that, I don't want it. I don't want it. At this point, it is just a listening device. Now, I will give up all of the listening, all like I don't care as long as I say turn the lights off, lock my doors, turn the temperature down. Hell, bring me a beer, and if it does all that, by
Good to
God, they
go.
can listen all they want to.
Good to go. No problem.
Let me know when Alexa can bring you a beer, because then I'm in.
Right?
Oh, speaking of, you were
I have
talking to
children.
Matt. You were talking to Matt today about a very specific beer that you wanted to bring him.
Mm.
Do you want us to bring it for you?
Heck yes.
I don't know what kind. Hold on, what kind of beer? What beer are we talking about?
No. You need to go back and listen to the show, Dylan.
Excuse me, I have
Well-
been making phone calls and working my tail off today. I
So you don't want me to tell Dylan? Is that what you're saying?
No, you can tell him. I was just
I'm-
giving him haggle.
It's Raging Bitch.
huh?
Did you catch that?
I did. No,
Mhm.
I caught it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You guys should be able to get that down there. It's
We
Flying
might-
Dog out of Maryland. I was corrected. I thought it was Pennsylvania, but it was
I
Maryland.
don't think we can get it down here because
I don't know, if
think
you-
once it passes the Mason-Dixon line, I think it only goes so far south.
Okay, because it's not like, I know where I work, and I know they're by you guys.
Yo, yeah, no, yeah. That's what I was gonna say. If
I
it's
mean, if
gonna be
I go to work in Virginia, so if I have to pass up there to go get it, I mean,
yeah.
Well, it's not like they don't have Harris Teeters in North Carolina, guys.
they do.
No.
They do have Harris Teeters.
We frequent them. My wife frequents them every super double
Mhm,
at least
mhm.
once. Sometimes.
Every super
Oh.
dog.
It's the worst time of the month
But
for
if
me.
you want, Groupie and I can bring some down. I think we're going to be down there for Heather's barbecue.
Yeah. Cool. Perfect.
Speaking of that, do you have the details on that, Stefan? Like what time is that?
Yeah, well, it's like an all-day event, but it's
What time is it kicking off?
don't know exactly what time it's kicking off, but it is Sunday, the 7th. Sunday the 7th of July.
Sunday.
Sunday.
7th
Well,
of
that works.
July.
Because I can't wait. I'm excited. I mean, I won't be there until after church, but it'll be I won't be. Let's see.
So
From
that means
church
like
to
2 o'clock.
there-
2 o'clock.
No.
3 o'clock.
It'll be closer to 3 because
Yeah.
I was doing the math from the church to the lake.
Well,
It's
that
gonna
makes sense, and I'll probably be doing the same thing because we got the kids and everything like that.
Yeah, we will too. I might, depending on the weather, I might have the motorcycle. I don't know. I might send the wife and kids on ahead.
Ooh.
Well,
Yeah,
I've got
but-
to work Saturday night in order to get out on Sunday, so we can't leave that early.
Okay, well, don't worry about leaving that early, and it's not that far from you, is it?
Yeah, I mean, you're only a couple hours.
Yeah.
That's not that bad.
She's like, you hear that? Yeah, that was like I know we are, but it still sucks.
It's still a drive.
It's still a drive.
That's exactly
It's-
what that is.
I'm not driving. Groupie is.
Well, there you go.
I'm being chauffeured.
Yeah,
There you
well,
go.
and
That's
we know
how you
that
do it right there.
Groupie's staying down for the TRA grand opening and everything.
Yeah,
Yep.
buddy. So good. I am so
There's
excited.
going to be a
Like,
few of us there.
Yeah.
I can't wait because I get to finally meet everybody and or at least some folks.
Mm-hmm.
Those I look at this as those who didn't make it to MojoCon will kind of get to meet up a little bit, and then some that did make it to MojoCon will be like,
We'll
yeah,
definitely
y'all
meet up
still
again.
missed it. I'm excited. Oh my god, I'm so excited.
Hey,
So
right.
anyway, yeah. Just if you need anything, just hit me up
Will
on
do.
Twitter, and
Will
we'll
do.
figure it out.
I know that Heather's looking for either donations or food to help with the barbecue and stuff. So get with her on that. With the TRA grand opening stuff, no worries. You guys just show up, have look around, look at all the guns, get reacquainted. If you're able to buy one, buy one. All the rest of it, there's going to be giveaways and all that fun stuff going on. Oh, and ice cream. There's going to be ice cream.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
A lot of
I
ice
don't
cream.
care if you're coming to this thing and you're lactose intolerant, you better be ready to be near a
Take
toilet.
your pill.
This is seriously, so the best ice cream you will ever have.
Take your pill and have the ice cream. Take it.
I would even, and a lot of folks in Texas will argue with me on it, and I put it up against Bluebell.
So I'm going to
Easily.
ask you this.
Bluebell's not all that.
Virginia,
Well-
are you working tonight?
No, I'm actually off because I've got to work Saturday and Sunday.
Ah, you are off. Okay, so here's the thing. What are you drinking right now?
Pepsi Max.
You should be drinking coffee.
Yeah, sorry guys.
You should be drinking
you know.
coffee. You should be drinking APR coffee if you're going to be drinking anything with caffeine in it. I'm just saying.
Seriously, I don't drink coffee, but the Boston Tea Party tea is really good.
Oh
Is
yeah.
it?
Oh yeah.
See, I don't do tea.
I do. I do the hot teas. They're good.
I've tried that. I do it when I'm sick, and it's usually because I can't taste it. It's
You just-
usually
you
what
ju- Look, Dylan he doesn't have a sophisticated palate. He's not good with the teas and stuff.
get me.
Are you
Do I
talking about tea period or Boston Tea Party tea?
Well,
tea period? Like I come from the sweet tea, kind of
Generation.
thing. Where
Oh.
6 bags of sugar go into a gallon of tea, and because I gave that up, like I've never found a hot tea or any kind other than sugary one that it to me tastes good.
I think an Earl Grey might do you well.
I hate Earl Grey.
No, International Breakfast.
We use Earl Grey for to get rid of like sunburns or to help ease sunburns.
Nice.
Yeah, that's the only reason I got Earl Grey in my house. Boil that junk up, put
No.
towel in there, throw it on whatever you got burnt. Next
Mhm.
day, it's usually gone, or not gone, but down a lot.
It's got to
You
be
know that?
something weird. Well, Virginia,
No,
is there something specific you wanted to tell us other than talking about what we have so far?
other than she loves
No,
us.
I mean, I was just like trying to keep Dylan from losing it, so I'm just sitting here watching on D-Live laughing at you guys.
Well, good. Thank you. I'm glad that you're laughing at us because somebody has to.
Yeah, and thank God we have no time now to get into it. Oh, darn.
Oh, dang. Dang,
Dang.
darn.
You owe me.
I do.
You owe me one less earworm on Wednesday, guys.
One less ear. No, I can't do that. I have to
You
repay
guys have a great
those.
night.
If any of them that I take off a Wednesday, I have to repay on Thursday, Friday.
Steven, you're killing me.
But
That's
you love
true.
them, and I know you do.
You know, you had me freaking watching musicals one night at 3 in the morning.
Oh, but aren't they so good?
Oh, God.
I mean,
I hate the fact that you know musicals.
look, Bloody Mary is the girl I love.
No, stop it.
But I'm going to wash that man right out of my hair.
Oh, but isn't she always chewing beetle nuts?
Oh, my God, I'm done. You guys have a great show.
Thank you.
Thank you, darling. We'll see you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. I love it. Oh, see this. I can't wait for July 9th, man.
Oh, it's gonna be good. It's
No,
gonna be so
wait.
good.
This is gonna be so good.
Oh, you know what else is good?
What's that? You hitting your mic? That's good.
Actually, nobody even heard that. It wouldn't have mattered.
I watched it go.
Who cares? What does it matter?
I didn't say it. It was funny. It just bounced all over the daggone plate. No, go ahead. What's?
Jeez, man.
I just tickled. Leave me be. I'm getting all
Weirdo.
hopped up on caffeine.
You know, hyped up on that caffeine right there.
I was gonna say Mountain Dew, but it ain't Mountain Dew.
Look, man, if you come to TRA Grand Opening and you happen to have issues, say with your tummy, like you can't eat ice cream, maybe Atrantil will help.
Maybe it's possible. I mean, it would depend on why you can't do the ice creams.
If it's a lactose thing, then this actually might help.
It's possible
Because what this does, this actually helps your body, all the gut bacteria that's in your stomach. It helps it process food properly by giving it a good environment for that healthy gut bacteria to actually grow and flourish and be strong enough to digest the food that you put in your system. So
Allegedly.
no, not allegedly. It's true. This is what they've
True.
done. It's a polyphenol blend. It's certified that you can if you're an athlete, if you need a little extra boost in your day, if you have gluten intolerances, if you are a person that has gas issues, maybe you have a little bit of the continuity issues, if you know what I mean.
If you're not regular.
Atrantil was made for you. It's a powerful system of polyphenols specifically formulated to help your gut, to help your body. Check them out at lovemytummy.com/mojo. That's lovemytummy.com/mojo. The promo code mojo. You can go there. It's a 90 capsules in a box is for 1 month, and you can get a 3-month supply right now for $99. 3-month supply right now for $99 over at Atrantil.com. Over at Atrantil at lovemytummy.com/mojo. That's lovemytummy.com/mojo.
That's true.
It is true.
It is true. Who you got planned for the weekend?
Oh man, I don't know.
We got stuff tomorrow, but I mean, other than that,
yeah. I mean, there's stuff tomorrow. There's things going on and stuff and things and business stuff and all
yeah. But
that
I mean,
jazz.
aside from that, like I think it's
Church.
got church on Sunday. I got to start packing like for real. This is the first road trip that we've like. I mean, road trip.
Oh, you're
that
driving.
we've done. Yeah, we're driving the 14 hours to.
Oh no.
It's 12 hours and some change, but yeah, we're driving the 14 hours plus to St. Louis, in a minivan with my wife, who does not do well driving, doesn't like the long rides, has pain in her back and that kind of thing, and 3 children ranging from the age of 10 to 2. So this is going to be fun. Yeah. So, and this is going to be like I said, the first actual road trip. I mean, we've been to the beach, but that's only a couple hours and it's okay. This is the first
long distance trip.
Long distance one. It's everybody. I mean, we're going to stop in about halfway in Kentucky. And then we're going to turn around and burn the road up we'll probably stay at the hotel that night and then burn the road up the rest of the way. And it'll be fun, man. So
That sounds good. So when that happens, that's starting Thursday of next week, and then it'll be from there, and it'll be the full week out, right?
Yep. Back on the 24th. That Monday show, the 20. I believe it's the 24th.
Okay.
That day, I'll be right back. Not leaving, and not.
He's not leaving. He's not going to die. He'll be here. It's just he has to go on a road trip with his family.
I may call in.
Now, here are your numbers for the day.
Good evening, Mojo 50. I'm Leprechaun, and here with your bell count grade for the day. Today we had 7 missed innuendo bells, 68 actual bells, 4 horns, 3 AOCs, and 1 creepy Uncle Joe. Giving us a grade of A for the day. Peace out. Y'all have a great weekend.
We got an A for the week.
Yay.
Overall grade for the week is an A, which is nice. It's an A minus, but it's still an A. Check us out. What's that?
I said I've never had an A.
There you go. Check us out, doashow.com, doashow.com, mojo50.com. Find out everybody there. Oh, and check out, coming soon, Real Talk, right after this show on Friday nights.
Have a great weekend.